The cast of Glee with Don't Stop Believin'. It's Michelle Visage. This was a Mostest production for BBC Radio 2. I'd like to thank my fabulous producers, Steve Softly and Mickey Curling. And don't stop believing in the good times, because they continue next with my gorgeous buddy, DJ Spoonie, and his good groove coming up next. Don't forget, each week I couldn't and I wouldn't want to do it without you. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you next week. Mwah.
This is Radio 2
on BBC Sounds
and on your smart speaker.
Play BBC Radio 2.
BBC News at 9 o'clock. This is Francis Reid. In the past hour, Boris Johnson has quit as an MP after receiving the Partygate report, which he has described as a political hit job. The report by the Privileges Committee looked into whether the former Prime Minister had misled Parliament over lockdown-breaking parties at Downing Street during the pandemic. Mr Johnson claims they don't have a shred of evidence. In March, he admitted misleading Parliament, but claimed it was an accident. Our political correspondent, Ben Wright, says no one was expecting him to make this decision.
He's been there in the background. Huge speculation in Westminster about whether he may be in a position at some point to mount some sort of comeback, either this side of a general election or the other side. That is not going to happen now. He has called time on his political career, and this is a pretty astonishing turn of events.
Before Mr Johnson stood down, his resignation honours list was published, in which he rewarded a number of his closest allies. The former Cabinet Minister, Jacob Rees-Mogg, has been given a knighthood, and Priti Patel has been made a dame. Labour has described the announcement as an insult. One notable omission from the list was the former Culture Secretary, Nadine Dorries. She announced her resignation as an MP an hour before the honours were published, despite earlier saying she didn't want to trigger a by-election in her